The British didn't just attack, they closed in from every side. The Patriots were cut off, starving, and trapped with no way out. What followed was the largest American surrender of the entire Revolution. And for those who resisted, there was a place waiting for them beneath these city streets. Right in this dungeon. Some prominent patriots were imprisoned here. And you're about to find out how that happened. I'm Nick Ferroni, history teacher and your host of Historically Correct. Now look, I may be a Yankee from New Jersey, but even I know when it came to swinging hard for independence, South Carolina showed up. So, I'm tracing the Palmetto State's revolutionary roots, battles, betrayals, and swamp-born legends. From a cannonball bounce to a guerrilla warfare genius and brutal backcountry brawls. South Carolinians may be polite, but don't cross them. This is Historically Correct. Today, this lovely port city is known for food, charm, and pastel buildings. But back in 1780, it was a war zone, the Revolution's worst day by far. For us, that is. British ships surround the harbor. Redcoats close in by land, and after 6 weeks of siege, over 5,000 American troops surrendered. Embarrassing? Yup. Game over? Not even close. Welcome to Charleston. This is where the largest American surrender of the war took place. But spoiler, it's not the end of the story. Because if it was, we wouldn't be here celebrating America's 250th, would we? It's March 1780. British General Henry Clinton is done playing defense. His new plan? Take Charleston and with it, the entire South. Clinton brings over 10,000 redcoats along with warships and cannons. He ain't messing around. It's one of the biggest British operations of the entire war. Oof. They land below the city, cut off every escape route, and start closing in. Inside these walls, General Benjamin Lincoln, no relation to Abe, commands about 5,000 Continental troops and a city packed with civilians. Supplies are low, morale worse, and the harbor completely blockaded. For 6 brutal weeks, Charleston is bombarded day and night. Cannonballs tear through homes, fires break out, people hide in cellars while the British move closer with every sunrise. By May 12, 1780, Benjamin Lincoln has no choice. The defenses are shattered, the men are starving. So, he surrenders the city along with nearly a third of the Continental Army, the biggest American defeat of the Revolution. Yeah, not exactly our finest hour, but don't worry. General Lincoln will get his revenge because when the British surrender at Yorktown, he's the one who gets to accept Cornwallis' sword. But here's the twist. The fall of Charleston didn't kill the Revolution, it supercharged it. Because in every great action movie, there's that moment when it feels like the hero's down for the count, but we all know that's right before their comeback. Charleston was the largest Patriot defeat of the war. Many of the Patriot officers were imprisoned right here in the Provost dungeon. On top of that, the British denied captured Patriots the typical honors of war. You know, things granted to the defeated army out of respect. But outside the city, South Carolina's backcountry lit up. Small militias took to the swamps, forests, and hills, using hit-and-run tactics that the British couldn't keep up with. These weren't traditional armies. They were hunters and farmers who knew the land and knew how to fight dirty. Guerrilla fighters who made the British supply lines a nightmare. They burned bridges and led ambushes at night. The Redcoats couldn't rest, and they definitely couldn't have safe travels. The fall of Charleston wasn't the end. It was the moment South Carolina went from conventional warfare to backcountry brawlers. All right, Charleston, General Lincoln may have surrendered, but hopefully you won't. You're about to take pop quiz. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
We'll see.
Okay. It's funny how when I say pop quiz, people instantly get triggered and taken back to school.
I am straight there. Yes, sir.
When was the last time you took a pop quiz?
I don't want to tell you that.
When was the last time you took a pop quiz?
Oh gosh, probably about 43 years ago.
All right, so you're well rested.
Probably in high school.
Okay, so 10 years ago? Well, I'm a teacher on spring break, so I can't quiz my students, so I'm gonna quiz you.
All right.
All right, you ready to rock?
Sure.
First question. What year did the Patriots surrender to the British in Charleston? I'll give you multiple choice.
Okay.
1776, 1778, 1780, or on a Tuesday? I'll tell you what, it wasn't a Tuesday.
I'm gonna say, I don't think it was 1770.
I think it's 1780.
I want to say 1780.
1778.
1778?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Ah!
Can we discuss?
Of course.
Okay, 1776
I mean,
is
it's
Declaration
cheating,
of
but you can
Independence.
just kidding.
So yes, Declaration of
I would think,
Independence.
yeah, I would think it would be before then, yeah.
So you think we declared independence and then the British took over Charleston? Or do you think it happened after?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, we'll just say A.
Yeah.
A, 1776?
Yeah.
It was May 12th, 1780. It happened
So
4
we-
years after the British.
Okay.
I'd say 1780.
1780, final answer?
Final answer.
And that is correct.
All right.
It was May 12th, 1780, and it was a Friday, actually.
Okay.
Next question. True or false? We got a 50-50 chance. Over 5,000 American troops surrendered at Charleston. True or false?
Over 5,000. I feel like that could be true.
Yeah, true.
American troops, that's false.
False?
Yeah. Final answer.
5,000.
I want to say that's
I'm
false.
gonna say false. I was thinking true, but we can go with you.
True, false? One of you is going to get it right.
I know.
One of you is going to get it right.
Now, what time period? Again?
1780.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. It's one of the largest American defeats of the Revolution.
Okay, I'm gonna say true.
And that is true. It was the largest American surrender of the entire war. But obviously we know it didn't end that way because we're here celebrating
We're here,
250
that's right.
years. That's
Exactly.
all that matters. Yeah.
Okay, I learned something today.
Next question. So again, you got 1.5 right
Yeah.
so far.
Put our heads
Yeah, put your
together.
heads-
Come
absolutely.
on.
What was the name of the American general who surrendered Charleston to the British? I kind of mentioned his name earlier.
Sullivan.
Yeah.
No,
Was it
that
William Moultrie, Henry Clinton, Benjamin Lincoln, or Swamp Fox McGraw?
So there's no hints there, I don't think. So I'm gonna go with Moultrie.
Lincoln, right?
Lincoln, right?
It was Lincoln?
Oh.
I would always go with your instinct and your gut.
You
I
want to
thought
say
Lincoln.
Lincoln? We say Lincoln.
You say Lincoln?
Yes.
Could you say it one more time, please?
William Moultrie, Henry Clinton, Benjamin Lincoln, or Swamp Fox McGraw?
I'd say Clinton.
Clinton?
Yes. Final answer.
Final answer.
Okay, I think
did
it was.
not say that.
Okay, I think it's Lincoln.
Think it's Lincoln?
I think it's Lincoln.
Are you sure?
You're
Is that your
confident, so
final
I'm going
answer?
with
Yeah.
what you say.
And that is correct. It was Benjamin Lincoln, who was actually the grandfather of Abraham Lincoln.
Wow.
And that's not true. I made
cool.
that up. There's no relation whatsoever, all right? No relation. Yeah, no relation.
You're the history teacher.
But to his credit, he surrenders the city, full circle moment. He's the one who Washington picks to accept Cornwallis' sword at Yorktown. So kind of a full circle
That is
a
cool
moment.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much, Chef. Great
bet.
job. Yeah,
Yeah,
great
thank
job.
you.
Thank you
Cool,
so much.
thank you.
Great job, amazing job. Thank you so much.
you.
And
Thank
now you
you.
can enjoy the family trip.
Yes.
Knowing, obviously, this will be the highlight of the trip that you got an A, 100% on this pop quiz.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
Charleston was a painful faceplant for America because in 1780, it was the biggest, most important city in the South. So when the British showed up with ships, cannons, and confidence, the Americans dug in. Bad call. But Charleston didn't just roll over after the siege. Once the Redcoats took the city, it became a hive of resistance, secret meetings, smuggling, and spycraft. Local women ran messages tucked into laundry and letters disguised as recipes. Enslaved African Americans forced to serve British officers overheard troop plans and passed them along, risking their lives. These weren't fighters on the battlefield with muskets. They were seamstresses, enslaved servants, cooks, and couriers. These quiet acts of defiance were as dangerous as any battlefield charge and just as vital. So yeah, Charleston got knocked down, but it definitely didn't stay down. Want to walk the same streets where American patriots fell, but got right back up? Charleston isn't just gorgeous, it's gritty. Visit the old Exchange and Provost Dungeon, where patriots and even signers of the Declaration of Independence were once imprisoned. This isn't just colonial cosplay. These are real places where freedom took a punch and kept swinging. And check out thelibertytrail.org and download the Liberty Trail app for more stories, maps, and trivia about South Carolina's Revolution origin story. And you could support the American Battlefield Trust to ensure that we preserve the very places history was made. Next time, sadly, before things get better, they get worse, much worse. We head to where an American general rides away from battle, not towards it, and where a German immigrant becomes a patriot folk hero in defeat.